The brain is a very complex part of your body. It can send and receive a large amount of information. Because of this, there are still many mysteries about the human brain. Here are some quick facts to help you understand the most complicated organ in your body. The cerebrum makes up 85% of the brain's weight, and the brain makes up about 2% of a human's body weight. The texture of the brain is like a firm jelly. The heaviest normal human brain weighed 4.43 pounds. And the smallest brain, just 2.41 pounds, belonged to a woman. This means that dehydration, even as small as 2%, can hurt brain functions. Dehydration and the loss of sodium and electrolytes can cause acute changes in memory and attention. To prevent any loss of body or brain function, take steps to keep your body properly hydrated. Chemical activity in your brain, the nerves or blood vessels surrounding your skull, or the muscles of your head and neck, or some combination of these factors, can play a role in primary headaches. Serotonin is a chemical necessary for communication between nerve cells. When serotonin or estrogen levels change, the result for some is a headache or migraine. Serotonin levels may affect both sexes, while fluctuating estrogen levels affect women only. This is about the same as the number of stars in the Milky Way galaxy. These neurons are connected by trillions of connections, or synapses. Experts call this a neuron forest. Information runs between these neurons in your brain for everything we see, think, or do. These neurons move information at different speeds. The fastest speed for information to pass between neurons is about 250 miles per hour. That being said, neurons only make up 10% of the brain. The brain has a higher cholesterol content than any other organ. About 25% of the body's cholesterol resides within the brain. The brain is highly dependent on cholesterol, but its cholesterol metabolism is unique. Because the blood-brain barrier prevents brain cells from taking up cholesterol from the blood, the brain must produce its cholesterol. The brain's cholesterol is much more stable than the cholesterol in other organs, but when it breaks down, it is recycled into new cholesterol right in the brain. The limbic system in the midbrain deals with emotions in both waking and dreaming and includes the amygdala, which is mostly associated with fear and is especially active during dreams. Dreams are proof that your brain is working even when you are sleeping. The average human has about 4 to 7 dreams per night. This has to do with your brain's capacity for holding small amounts of information in the active mind. The brain keeps this information in an available state for easy access, but only does so for about a minute and a half. Most people hold memory for numbers for around 7 seconds and memory for letters for around 9 seconds. In addition, the brain can store up to 7 digits in its working memory. That is why the telephone numbers in the United States are 7 digits long. Learn more about memory disorders. There are no pain receptors in the brain itself, but the meninges, coverings around the brain, periosteum, coverings on the bones, and the scalp all have pain receptors. Surgery can be done on the brain and technically the brain does not feel that pain. The human brain keeps developing until you are in your late 40s. It is the only organ in the human body to undergo development for such a long time. It also sees more changes than any other organ. Around midlife, the brain will begin to shrink. However, size doesn't matter in the brain. There is no evidence that a larger brain is smarter than a smaller one. Aerobic exercise raises your heart rate and increases blood flow to your brain. As your increased breathing pumps more oxygen into your bloodstream, more oxygen is delivered to your brain. This leads to neurogenesis, or the production of neurons, in certain parts of your brain that control memory and thinking. Neurogenesis increases brain volume, and this cognitive reserve is believed to help buffer against the effects of dementia. It has been noted that exercise promotes the production of neurotrophins, leading to greater brain plasticity, and therefore, better memory and learning. In addition to neurotrophins, exercise also results in an increase in neurotransmitters in the brain, specifically serotonin and norepinephrine, which boost information processing and mood. Thanks for watching. If you feel this video is informative, please subscribe to our channel.